The man who, in my opinion, committed murder on the subway breaks his silence. Let's first go to this video, protesters. Here it is. Police took him into custody. Police questioned him and let him go. I want you to see the narrative here. Okay? Let's put up the attorneys. Attorney Stephen M. Razor and Thomas A. Caniff said their client never intended to harm Mr. Neely and could not have foreseen his untimely death. They also blamed city officials for their response to mental illness. The statement continues. Mr. Neely had a documented history of violent and erratic behavior, the apparent result of ongoing and untreated mental illness. When Mr. Neely began aggressively threatening Daniel Penny and other passengers, Daniel, with the help of others, acted to protect themselves until help arrived. What he did was kill him, okay? That's what he did. Let's be honest about what happened. And remember, others who were on that subway have already come out and said, Mr. Neely posed no threat. He seemed to be having a bad day. He was in his feelings, but he was in his own world. He was not a threat to anybody on that subway, okay? And according to the witnesses who have come forward, it was actually the Marine who was the aggressor and approached Mr. Neely. That's on the record now. So there's this spin happening. But who started the spin first? Well, hell, obviously the government, because they failed to even hold the man or charge him with anything. Why? It's because of the perceived status of Mr. Neely. See, if Mr. Neely had a community supporting him that those in power respected, that ex-Marine would have remained in jail. You see, this kind of implementation of justice is the reason why we say there's a two-tier justice system in the United States of America. I guarantee you, if that was a black ex-Marine who just strangled a white male on a subway for 15 damn minutes, I promise you they would have figured out how to keep his ass in jail.
You know what, man? People like you are the true racist. You really are, man. You don't care about what actually happened. You don't care at all. Because again, man, you're out there calling the guy a murderer. And he did not do that intentionally. You know damn well he didn't kill that guy intentionally. And you're wondering why the cops didn't hold him. Because they can't. They had no crime. Again, somebody died. Yeah. Somebody died unintentionally. He didn't intend to kill him. The guy was threatening him and threatening other people on that train. And he stepped up. And he said, no, you're not going to do that. So he restrained the guy with the help of two other men. And the guy, unfortunately, passed away. Again, no one saw that as something like, oh, yeah, they intended to have that done. Again, well, you know, again, like it's reported over and over again, they didn't know. They had no knowledge the guy was going to pass away. They didn't do that intentionally. What they were trying to do was to restrain somebody who was threatening violence against other people and saying he didn't care if he killed anyone. Again, man, you don't care about that. You don't care about the guy's reputation. You don't care at all about this Daniel Penny. You don't care at all. Again, all you see is white and black and money. The true racist. People like you are the true racist. Again, you know, people like myself, man, it doesn't matter if the guy was white, black. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. The fact of the matter is, if you were a black Marine that killed a white homeless guy that was threatening him and other people, I'd be fine with that. I mean, again, yeah, I'm not saying that I'm fine with somebody killing somebody, but if they die unintentionally because of being restrained, because of threatening everyone else on the train, and the guy's fighting back and everything else, and they're trying to subdue him, and he dies as a result, unfortunately, that happens. But again, you know damn well that if we're a black Marine, they held down a white guy and the white guy died. You know damn well that nobody would even heard of this. Nobody would care. You know, the police, man, they wouldn't arrest the guy. And you know damn well they wouldn't. What would happen? The same thing that happened this time. Nothing. Because why? Because again, the black Marine, if he held down a white homeless guy that was threatening people, the same thing would have occurred. Nothing. And why? Because no crime was committed. No crime would have been committed. So again, the same thing would have happened. Why? Because the police, man, they can't hold him. Because again, no crime was committed. And man, again, the only reason, if you would have heard of that, if he was black, the only reason that you would have heard of it is because it would have made the guy out to be a hero. And well, quite honestly, man, I agree with that. He would have been. He would have been a hero. But so is the white guy. So is the white guy that stood up and took action. Again, you don't know who he saved. If he saved anyone's life, you don't know. You don't know. All that we know is the guy was acting erratically, threatening people on the train with violence. And you're wondering why. Why didn't they take him into custody? Why didn't they hold him? Because they had nothing to charge him with. But you have no problem calling him a killer. No problem. You have no problem calling him a murderer. But again, people like you don't care, man. You don't care about people's reputations. You don't care about people's lives. You don't care about nothing, man. You will call people murderers, man. You will slander them. It's all for the name of ratings. You will do whatever it is for the name of ratings. The true racist. And that's why, man, that Young Turks Network or whatever, man, that stuff, man, it's a bunch of BS. A bunch of BS, man. I watched you guys a few times, and you guys are the true racist. And you guys truly are comfortable with the downfall of this country. Truly. You don't care. You don't care. But hey guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks. You son of a